Hi everybody, Jessica Quinalty with Red Helmet Training. I wanted to bring another video to you as far as some of the cool training we're going to be bringing out in the year of 2018, hopefully to a classroom for you. This year, or for this video, we're going to be discussing our Slab SAVERS Strategies and Tactics program. And this program is really a very robust system we've been putting together for the last couple of years. It uses multiple player or multi-gamer kind of, if you will, where every single resource coming on scene of that fire is going to see a different view. Your truck company is going to see the roof operation, your interior attack crews or your fire attack crews are going to see the interior of the building and what those conditions are. And as an incident commander, you really have to put the puzzle pieces together to kind of solve the problem through good condition reports and action reports. From those resources inside or up on the roof, or doing other tasks for you. And this entire system is actually built around our Slab SAVERS acronym, which is something we've been putting together for a while now. But the SLAB is actually your profiling of the structure, and that helps you determine if you're going to be offensive or defensive. The SLAB itself is the safety profile. Is it going to be safe for you to actually get around certain hazards? What those hazards are, how do you define them, mitigate them, and isolate those hazards? So any safety component that is going to make it unsafe for you to go offensive, obviously that's going to be an easy one. Life profile, you're going to be looking at, is there somebody inside the structure? Can they survive that environment? How would I get to them if they were inside? Looking at the building, looking at the conditions, is it actually an occupied structure that we're looking at? Do you have any reports of a known rescue? All those things come into your life profile. Your air track is actually looking at the fire behavior, you're looking at the flow path, you're reading smoke, and determining on if that is going to be an offensive or defensive fire just based on a couple different things. We're going to talk about calculating fire flow and flow path, obviously. And then the building profile. Your building profile goes into not only looking at the construction of the building, but the size and the layout to determine certain things as far as your strategy from there, and then develop your tactics from that. So is it big box? Is it pre-33? Is it new lightweight construction? Is it conventional construction? And then again, is there a maze inside that building, or is it a hoarder home? So we're going to look at a lot of those building profile features, and from that slab profile, each one of those is done during your 360, and you're able to come up with, are you offensive or defensive based on a couple things, and you basically red light, yellow light, green light it on each one of those components. Your SAVERS is your tactics, so S is search, and we, in the SAVERS acronym, we separate search and attack. We want to try to keep those separate. We are trying to get it to the point where we're actually going in and doing a good search with a separate company away from the fire attack. Because all of those things that we talk about for the modern fire behavior environment for us, it's happening to the civilians inside those homes or those structures as well. Ventilation limited fires, products of combustion that are just putting off some crazy chemicals that they're not going to survive, higher temperatures. So our search needs to be done as rapid as possible, as early as possible. Now attack, the next portion, the A, still the problem is going to help or go away if you start attacking the fire, but we try not to marry up search and attack together. So search attack is your first two letters, your V is ventilation, and we still want to make sure we're doing good ventilation as early as possible. We'll talk about ventilation profiling, doing vertical or horizontal ventilation, a lot of things that you're going to bring into the task and the tactical level. E is your extension or your exposures, extension being actually internal and exposures being external. And each one of those can both occur on a fire. They can be at the task level or even the tactical level through groups and divisions for extension and exposures. Your R is your rapid intervention crew, whether you call it RIC or RIT, but obviously those people outside. And that starts off with a standby crew. We're going to look at options as far as how do you meet the 2 and 2 out requirement, how do you transition to a full rapid intervention crew. And then last is salvage. Obviously we're there to save lives and property. Don't forget that we can save a lot of property by doing good, adequate salvage, closing doors early during your search. We're saving that from those products of combustion, the water, the steam, and the fire behavior. So that's kind of how the Slab SAVERS system works. Obviously there's a lot more that we could bring to you in the classroom using those simulations to assist kind of learning the program. We've We put a couple of videos on our website, slabsavers.com. There's 6 videos on there that kind of talk about different structure fires. We go through the simulation, show you how to use the program and break it down. But you know, it's definitely training that we're really trying to bring to you this year in 2018, and we hope to see you in the classroom soon. And yeah, be safe out there, and we'll see you soon. Thank you.